You know you're not supposed to be driving. Remember the last incident?
Miss Terri, I might have magically covered the bus in Jell-O. Oh no. Wow! Hey everybody, I'm SayHop and you're watching PlayHop, where we learn all about the world around us and the wonderful people in it. Today, we get to learn all about school buses and bus drivers. So let's go! Okay, if someone were to ask you to draw a school bus, what color would you use? That's right, yellow! Here you go. But do you ever wonder why they're the yellow color that they are? Well, I'll tell you, this iconic orangey yellow color is for safety. It makes it so it's easier for other cars to see school buses when they're on the road, because there are totally different laws and rules that cars have to follow when it comes to school buses. Actually, there are yellow school buses all across the world. In places like Japan, they even have school buses that look like animals. This one's a cat, and they have a dog, and this one looks like Pikachu! Yellow school buses like this one are actually one of the safest ways to travel. First of all, they're massive. It's like 8 of me. This school bus is turned off. Everyone should note that. There's no one in the driver's seat. All right, I said it's like 8 of me, but I want to measure. 1, 2, you know your wingspan is about how tall you are. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a little bit extra. Because the buses are so big and heavy, they do a great job protecting the riders inside the vehicle. Buses are actually the most regulated vehicles on the road. They have so many more safety features than a regular car you might have ever ridden in. Look right here, this is a massive reflector. There are lights, mirrors, everything. If you go around to the front of the bus, which you'll remember, the only reason I'm allowed to be this close to the bus is because it's turned off. I'm a grown-up and I got special permission. But we can look at this crossing arm. Whenever you're crossing in front of a bus, this crossing arm will swing out really far to show you how far away from the bus you should be. This is the safety zone. Right now, I am not in the safety zone. You need to take 6 big, giant, humongous steps away from the bus to go to the safety zone. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're safe. And when you're in the safety zone, and only when you're in the safety zone, if you need to cross in front of a bus, you must make sure you make eye contact with the driver. So they're looking at you and you're looking at them, and they're seeing you look at them, and they see you see them. Got it?
SayHop! You know you're not supposed to be driving. Remember the last incident? The Jell-O? Yeah, no, get out of the seat.
Okay.
Can't drive.
Okay.
My goodness,
Okay.
what's going on?
So sorry, but I'm so glad you're here.
I am excited to be here as well.
This is my favorite bus driver of all time. This is Miss Terri Anderson, AKA Miss T, AKA the GOAT, greatest of all time, AKA Lady T, AKA look at this woman, I'm so excited she's here. Okay,
Thank you.
let's talk.
Okay.
We were just talking about safety. I was doing the eye contact with the bus driver, pretending. I was only pretending,
Okay,
I promise.
pretend only, that's all.
Okay, so what are some safety features that you control as the bus driver from the cockpit here and the driver's seat?
So as a bus driver, I am like the most important safety feature on the bus.
Absolutely, and you have so many buttons and controls, and you know, one of my favorite things to do is, what does this button do? What does this button do? There are switches, there are flip-flops. What do all these things do?
So these buttons act kind of like you would do in a car, but a little bit different. So this is our parking brake. This allows us to stabilize our bus. We don't have a park on our actual transmission gear. It's just reverse, neutral, and drive.
Miss Terri, will you please tell me what this is? I've been looking at it all morning. It looks like a picture of the back of the bus.
So it is a picture of the back of the bus and the front of the bus to show our external lights. We call it our Elmo.
Elmo?
Elmo.
Have you ever heard of anyone named Elmo? I thought so. So what does it do? It tells you which lights are on?
So this lets us know that our amber lights are on and it's blinking our yellows. That's letting our motorists know that we're getting ready to make a stop.
Oh man, let's look at some of the buttons over here.
Okay, so up here you're gonna see our heater fans. You're also gonna see our lights, our dome lights are on. All drivers must have their lights on, including their headlights, in order to drive the school bus. Your dome lights have to be on and your exterior headlights have to be on. And we have video cameras. So the cameras need the light to see what's going on the bus.
Amazing. Okay, so what's something you tell the kids whenever they sit down on the bus? What's your #1 safety rule?
Is #1, stay seated. Back to back, bottom to bottom, book bags in your lap. That's the #1 way our students can be safe on the bus while the bus is moving.
I wish you were my bus driver every day.
I am your bus driver every day.
Yeah, but not on Saturdays and Sundays.
No Saturdays and Sundays.
All right, any last things that kids should remember, or maybe if a kid's never ridden the bus before, do you have any advice?
So the best advice that I can give to any student that's brand new to the school bus is to, #1, listen to your bus driver. Your bus driver is your best source for safety.
That's right. Yes. Thank you so much for teaching us about the bus.
No problem.
There's so many things that I didn't know. I think my favorite part was probably like looking at this vent in the mirror, and then there's a span,
SayHop.
and you have a whole screen here.
I gotta get to lunch because I've got some students to pick up. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get off the bus now?
Sure.
All right. No
Can
problem.
I stay with it for a little
Just
while?
for 2 seconds, but then we gotta go, okay?
Okay.
Alrighty, thank you so much.
I know, you gotta eat lunch.
Gotta eat lunch, gotta get those kiddos together.
Thank you so much again
You're
for hanging
welcome.
out with us.
Absolutely.
Can I have a hug?
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
All right, I'll see you soon.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. I love Miss Terri. Let's explore some more elements of the bus though. So when you're riding, you're gonna be sitting really high up off the road, above the other cars. This bus is like 10 feet tall. Oh, hello. Hello down there. Huh, well, that's weird. Hey, while we're in there, hey, do you wanna talk about the seats in the bus? Sure, come on in. Oh, that was fast. Anyway, let's talk about these seats. So as you can see, they're very tall. They're coming about right here and they're padded on all sides. That makes them extra safe. And the way that they're arranged very tightly and in rows like this, it's called compartmentalization. I know, it's a big one, it's a big word, but it's a good word because that's what makes this bus so safe. And since we're talking about safety, something you might notice that feels a little weird, there are no safety belts. So while it's important to put on your seatbelt every time you get into a car, you don't need one on a school bus because of that big word we just learned, compartmentalization. Basically, you're like an egg in a carton. Cool. Anyway, while you're sitting up so high, you're actually in prime position to do some of my favorite bus activities. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot! Rock, paper, scissors, shoot! I spy something yellow. It's another school bus. Sleep! Oh, the license plate game. I just saw Rhode Island. I win. Alaska? Read a book. Aside from having fun, your main job is to stay safe on the bus. Remember what Miss Terri said, butts in seats.
Can I say butts? I said butts.
And you need to stay in the safety zone on the front, the back, and both sides of the bus. Front, back, side to side. Actually, I heard Miss Terri has a little song about the safety zone on a bus. Let's do it.
Front, back, side to side, go front, back, side to side. Let's go. Front, back, side to side, go front, back, side to side. Again. Front, back, side to side, go front, back, side to side. Go. Front, back, side to side, go front, back, side to side.
Stop! It's time for the fun fact of the videos. The video fun fact of the video. The fun fact of today's video is the word bus used to be longer. It used to be omnibus, which is a Latin word for everyone. But people started shortening it to bus so often, it just stuck. So now it's just a bus. I'm SayHop, this was PlayHop. Thank you so much for watching. I need to get Miss Terri because I may have accidentally done it again.